Hi everybody, in this video we're going to look at texturing and adding materials, colored materials to your objects. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I just have a cube here, I'll just make a few other shapes. So Shift A and we'll make some UV spheres. I'll press G to grab that and slide it on the Y. And I'll make another one, Shift A, and I'll get a UV sphere again. I'll press G and I will slide that on the Y. Okay, so materials, there's two main ways. I see up here, there's the shader. Okay, you can go to the shading mode. Let me just show you just a quick way that you just want to add a color really quickly. We can look at this one later, but I'm going to select the shape that I want to color, and I'm going to come over to the material icon right over here. And I'll click on this, and I'll press New. So in here you can see this is a material. It's white right now, but we can do many different things to it. So you can look at the shininess, the metallic. You can make it emit light if you'd like to. But here is the base color. So I'll choose the base color red, and you'll see that it is not updating on the shape. Now that is why we have to come up here. Up here we can see there's wireframe, there's the gray shade mode, and then there's the viewport shading, which displays any types of materials that you might have put on your objects. And you can see right there the red shows up. There's this mode, and I don't know if we talked about it before, but this is the rendering mode, so it's just a preview of what lights and shadows are doing in your scene here. So let's just take a look at some other things. Let's say I want this shape to have the same material as this one. Well, you can see when I come over here, it looks like I need to mix up a whole new material. But right over here, if I drop this down, you can see all the materials that are in your scene, and I can just click this. And that will assign the same material to a new shape. Okay, so let's try one more. But this time, maybe we'll look at a different color here. And you can see I can bring up the metallic, and it really doesn't show well on a cube, which only has 6 faces, but it will. Over here, I can also right-click and shade smooth, so if you want this to kind of look a little bit smoother, you can do that as well. Let's look at a different way of adding materials, which is really what everybody does, but I tend to like this. It's just a little quicker for me, but I do want to show you this other way. So I'm just going to move my scene over here a bit. I will Shift A, and I'll make another UV sphere, and I'll grab it with G and slide it on my Y. Okay, so up here, you can go to the Shading tab. And right down here, you can press New, and you can see that it creates a texture. And this is where you can start to work with some more advanced textures, adding nodes and connecting those nodes together to create different types of textures. So this is just another area. Look, it has the same thing as over here, but I can click on the base color. I can choose my color. It has all the same options, but when you get a little bit more advanced, you can kind of come in here. You can watch some tutorials on how to create different types of textures that maybe incorporate some more advanced topics. Okay, but this is just the beginning tutorial here. To get out of this mode, we would have to come back to the Layout tab. Okay, now I hope that helps a little bit to add textures to shapes. Good luck and give it a try.